Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. We are, believe it or not, 4 weeks to Christmas. How crazy. Actually, should have my Christmas hat on. We have Christmas dinner already. We've been cooking all week in the Academy this week. We have the most delicious gratin potatoes and Brussels sprouts. So I have my spuds already cooked here. So literally just sliced up some potatoes and boiled those earlier, and I'm going to get the sauce done for these now and get them into the oven, and which we have on. Just checking. Well done, Ronnie. The oven is on. So all we need going in here is about, I'll check what our recipe says, 400 ml of milk and some cream. So we're just using the light cream here, actually. Around 100. People always get freaked out nearly when there's cream in any of our recipes, because I think the brain is nearly more trained to think that we shouldn't, if we're losing weight, we shouldn't be having things like cream. But once it's in moderation and once you're aware of it, that 100 mils is divided between 4 people, so it's not going to be an awful lot per person, and to make it incredibly tasty. Now, the biggest difference, though, also to bear in mind is if you're eating gratin potatoes out, particularly in any restaurants in Ireland, what you'll find is they are made typically with buckets of butter, buckets of cream, and buckets of cheese. And you nearly know when you eat them, actually, because even a few tablespoons of them, you really feel it in your stomach. Whereas these are actually, because they're not loaded in cream and cheese, they're actually really, really tasty, but actually still have that kind of light feeling that you can really enjoy them without all the added heaviness. So super tasty. Ideal, obviously, for Christmas dinner, but it is the kind of dinner I would do with a roast chicken or even a lovely piece of steak or fish, or have it completely vegetarian, whatever you choose. So all I'm doing here is heating up the milk, and I'm just going to add into it then just some garlic, some nutmeg, some thyme, and the bit of cream as well. So, and I have to say, I've done these lots myself, actually, but Grania recommended adding the nutmeg, and it is so tasty in them. So really love it. So I hope you're all still going. This time of year, it's very easy for a lot of people just to say feck it. I've seen, and excuse the bad language, but I did see a thing during the week. I was telling them on here in the Academy on Instagram, where it said, "Don't hit the fuck it button." So apologies, I said, for the bad word. But everything you eat or drink over the next 3-4 weeks, don't think fuck it. Just think, oh my God, I made that as an adult choice. I wanted that muffin, scone, latte, a bottle of wine, whatever it is. And you know what? If I can equally get some amazing food back in, make my dinner great, get out for a walk, get some water in, all the things we know we should be doing, then it's not that bad. And a lot of people do just give up and say feck it this time of year because they think December is so, so crazy. When in reality, what is it? It is a few more nights out for most people. And even personally, I find actually on weeks where I have more nights out and when I'm typically busier as such, I can be way more organized with my food, because I know, God, I would love to really stay on plan from now to Saturday, go out Saturday night and really enjoy it, and enjoy the night out feeling great. So that's what I find is so much easier actually when you are busy. And once I have a plan done and know what kind of dinners and all I'm going to be having for the few days, then again, it makes it easier. So I'm just going to throw in a little pinch of nutmeg. I'm going to throw in some thyme. If you have questions, please do shout. Or if you have questions outside of these videos, pop them in the secret support. A little bit of garlic. Pop them in the secret support, or feel free to reply, particularly if you're an online member. If you're Academy Dundalk or you're a member, you will have contact details obviously for any of the girls. If you're an online member, please feel free to reply to any of the emails that you do get and reach out for help. We're only too happy to help you. So I'm just going to pop in some cream. So I'm just going to let this simmer down a little bit. Then I'm going to pop it over our potatoes, and then the other part is just your cheese. So become aware, if you're using, back and down a little bit, if you are a cheese lover, then you probably go at bags of cheese or even the block of cheese with big hands and cut off massive big slices. So just become a little bit more aware. A little small handful, around 100 calories or less if you're a cheese lover probably would be a recommended sort of amount to be having in a day. But again, just watch it. Cheese would have been one of my things actually previously. Not so much, and I would have seen me even this time of year, probably as early as December, going out and buying all the different kind of cheeses selections for Christmas and then eating them way before Christmas ever came. Whereas any of that I do like, sometimes I will just buy a nice cheese before Christmas. So I leave it till nearer the time to buy. I'm trying not to fill the house full of stuff now. Remember, it's still another 4 weeks away. And probably the biggest difference now for most people when people do start to realise is shops actually stay open more or less right up until Christmas and are open again literally the day or two after Christmas. So it's not like 40 years ago that you may not see a shop for a week. Chances are most people are back in them within a day or two. So I am just letting this bubble away here. You can see it there just bubbling up a bit. And then I'm going to get it over our potatoes. So that's nice and creamy. I'm just going to add lots of flavour. I'm going to get these in the oven so we have them coming out here. So just a little sprinkle of cheese over the top. And again, this is something so handy if you're doing this particularly for Christmas. You could have your potatoes and all done that morning or even the day before, and literally just wet up your sauce and put that over them and into the oven before dinner. So, and our sprouts then, sprouts so good. You have very high in antioxidants, very high in fibre, all of that goodness that we need, particularly this time of year. But I wouldn't be afraid to use sprouts any time of year. You get them frozen literally all year round. So just a little bit of butter. So any questions, folks, please feel free to shout. Just some butter going in. We try and follow the recipe as in the app. I tend to do these my own way. Butter and a little bit of garlic. Put it in there as well. And again, garlic, I reckon a member of the onion family, any of your onions, garlics, leeks, anything like that. Literally, you should try and add into any dish at all. Great protection for the heart, so good for us. Great for your immunity as well, with so many people sick and suffering with colds and everything this time of year. Really trying to up that, all the antioxidants and all the goodness going into the body. I got my Tesco's delivered last night actually, but I ordered so many vegetables literally for the next few days. I'm at home all weekend, which I'm so excited about, and I'm just going to cook so many soups and so much good food to really get myself back to full health over the next few days. So just going to let our bacon fry off. Brussels sprouts boiling away here. I just cut them in half because they nearly look a bit prettier. I just cook them a bit quicker. And I would love to hear actually if you have other favourites that you love this time of year that are maybe Christmas favourites that you cook for dinner that you would like to see a slightly better alternative for, or even just gorgeous sides that you cook yourself. Another one I do very often, which I must add to the app, is just the carrot roasted, honey roasted carrot and parsnips as well in the oven. So tasty as part of your Christmas dinner. And I think people worry so much about Christmas dinner, and yet it is actually quite a healthy dinner overall. Yes, there's a few extra calories typically in it, but for most people, you still have spuds, you still have turkey, you still have ham, and then you can get, typically a lot of people add a couple of veg then as well, so it doesn't have to be that bad. So our bacon is cooking away. Lots of Black Friday offers you've probably seen actually all week, particularly for our online members. If you're online at the moment, you can stay on for another 6 online for just €21. Or if it's for January, you can stay on, start our January course on the 6th of January for €28. And we have new added content for January as well, and that will all be changed up a bit. So if it is that new content that you want to be added to, make sure it's the January one then that you purchase. And even if your date currently doesn't end, say to the middle of January, we literally add your 6 weeks then on to the end of that. So don't be afraid you'll never miss out by purchasing it that bit earlier. So don't worry. Existing members, if you're a Dundalk member, you can top up your account this week for just €20, saving a tenner. So don't miss out. They can all be done on the website. So bacon is coming on nicely. And yeah, somebody is watching there, so good. I'm going to do a few more as well, particularly to keep people motivated over the next few weeks. Next week, we have our 3-day party survival plan, which got members of the Academy very excited this week. I said they love the word party and they love the word offer. Out of all our weekend emails that people open, one they opened the most was the Black Friday email, of course, to see how you could save money. When actually I was telling them this week in the Academy, the most important ones to open are the ones that are going to motivate you. So make sure if you're having or accessing the content, and especially if you're an online member, make sure you are reading or watching everything. I met with Evian actually this morning, and she lost 6.5 stone in just over 6 months. And we were just saying actually, her top tips or what she was thinking. And she was saying one of the first things she said was, do you know what? It's all there. The content is all there. You just need to use it. The app is there. The email content that you get, the 7-day plans, the recipes. And it literally is just spending time. And people hate the word planning, but literally spending time just even to think, what can I eat tomorrow? For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 amazing, colourful meals. And then your 300 calories, just to start counting them. A lot of people don't even know what they are. They kind of guess how many calories they're having in a day. And then start your week as you need to go on. So if today is your weigh-in day, start today, not tomorrow. One of the girls, Natasha, lost 5 pounds this morning. And she said that for her, the difference in her losing 5 pounds and maybe 2 or 3 was that she started her week last Thursday when she got weighed in instead of Friday. So instead of going and having a big celebratory feast on Friday or on Thursday, she didn't. She stuck to the plan for the full 7 days for a change. So I am just going to drain our Brussels sprouts here. Yum. And just the colour, as you can see, all that green goodness. Yum. And let them dry off a sec, and then literally all we're putting into this is some sugar, just a tablespoon of sugar then, just to let it caramelize. My ring's just got off, I got it wet. All the buttons are flashing at me now, so get this off here. Back in action. Right. So let them dry off a sec, and then we just have some brown sugar here, just a tablespoon or so of brown sugar. Sometimes I would also add in like a splash of lime. Some people like a wee handful of cranberries even to their Brussels sprouts. So whatever you fancy, feel free to add. So everybody in the Academy is going to be on Christmas dinner early. Seeing the sprouts textures go up already. It's so good here. Let's just check our wood. Yeah. We are looking good over there too. So I'm having Christmas lunch today then. Just a little tablespoon or so. And what nice sides these are. It's so handy. Like there's half your Christmas dinner cooked. Literally in 13 minutes. Okay, the spuds were done beforehand, but spuds and sprouts all done literally in 13.5 minutes. How easy is that? People really stress about Christmas dinner cooking it. And stress about dinners in general, I think. But literally, if you can give it some preparation, some thought beforehand, then it really is the easiest thing you do. And I always say we have to eat at least 3 times a day forever. So let's make them way more interesting and way more flavoursome and full of nutrients as well. There we go. How simple is that? So tasty. Can't even see them properly on the camera. Inside into that bowl. And you would get great flavour there. You could leave the bacon out of that, obviously, if you wanted to do those as a veggie option. I'll just check on. Oh, yum. Bet you're jealous of my lunch today. Wow. How easy. That was just like literally, as I said, 15 minutes and we have the most amazing gratin potatoes and our Brussels sprouts with bacon. A lot of them during the week asked as well, gosh, could you have gratin potatoes every night? And again, it's the kind of dinner, though, I would say to people, like, for the sake of the extra, like, even what did I add in there? 100 ml of cream, which would be 250 calories. So say just over 50 calories per person if you're dividing that between 4 people. So around 50 odd calories per person. If that makes your dinner way more exciting, like, imagine how many other 50 calories you throw in throughout the day in biscuits. It's not even a custard cream biscuit. A custard cream biscuit's about 60 or 70 calories. So imagine foregoing that silly bit of biscuit in the staff room or the office during the day, or one Rose's sweet, about 60 calories. And then, yes, you could be eating the most amazing dinners and actually getting excited and really, really, really tasty. So folks, hope you enjoyed that. A happy Thursday, and I will chat to you all next week.